Born out of the rich cultural traditions of Amish living, Simply Amish Furniture reflects the values of a people who live separated from modern life and committed to their faith. For generations, we've been known almost as well for our exceptional handmade furniture as we are for our quiet ways and simple living. Working largely with our hands and traditional skills passed down from father to son, we've created a wide range of furniture styles, valued by those who appreciate exceptional beauty and attention to detail. Whether it's a desk finished in the craftsman tradition or a bed designed for a modern loft apartment, we make every piece with a singular commitment to quality, functionality, and durability. Because Amish isn't a style, it's a standard. And here at Simply Amish, we've created the easiest way to bring that standard from the heartland to your home. From complex entertainment cabinets to traditional tables and chairs, every piece of Simply Amish furniture starts off the same way, in the heart of America's beautiful northern forests. From there, it's cut, kiln-dried to prevent splitting, and shipped to one of 50 small Amish homesteads, where furniture making provides the primary source of income for small family-run shops. Our craftsmen often ride their buggies and bikes to work, making an Amish parking lot a bit different than most. And because we prefer to live off of the land, foregoing cars, electricity, and other modern conveniences, many of our tools are different as well. In most of our shops, you'll see a handful of small hydraulic and air-powered tools modified to run off of a small diesel engine. But our most important tools remain the experienced hands that shape the wood by touch and the eyes that guide every piece of furniture from a simple piece of wood to a finished work of art. Throughout this process, you'll find many steps that set our furniture apart from the factory-assembled pieces you'll find in most stores, including quality touches where others frequently cut corners or use inferior construction techniques. For example, our craftsmen make our furniture using either traditional mortise and tenon joints or glue and dowels for extra stability and years of reliable use. While you won't see wood clamps in most assembly line plants, in our shops, they're an integral part of a time-honored technique of furniture construction that ensures a bond that's built to last. And once the glue is set, these bonds are often reinforced with screws for superior strength and reliability. While these techniques can't be seen from the showroom floor, their value is reflected in the many details you'll discover when inspecting your Simply Amish furniture up close, starting with the drawers. While some manufacturers simply use dovetail construction at the front of the drawer where it's easily seen, our skilled craftsmen use dovetail construction in both the front and the back for a solid wood box designed to stay square for years of reliable use. There's also a substantial difference in the quality of the materials we use. While others may use softwoods or compressed materials, our drawers feature solid hardwood construction sanded to a smooth finish that prevents delicate clothes from being snagged and torn. Sanding is another area where our attention to detail can be clearly seen. All Simply Amish furniture goes through a multi-step process, with the maker's hand providing the final guide to ensure that your furniture is smooth to the touch and adequately prepared to accept your choice of several quality stains. All of our stains are hand-rubbed, making sure that each piece receives a rich, even finish, and providing one more chance to catch any flaws in the wood's surface before the varnish is applied. In the last stage of production, we apply one of the toughest varnishes in the industry in a multi-step process that provides a beautiful, even finish that's highly resistant to water and alcohol. In between two coats of varnish, our furniture is sanded again to ensure an extra smooth finish. For added protection, all of our tabletops receive a third coat, while the bottom surfaces are also sanded and finished to protect against moisture and prevent clothes from snagging. Because every piece of furniture is custom-made to your specifications, your project is tracked from start to finish by name, ensuring that you get the exact wood, finish, and hardware you desire. And in the final stage, your furniture is signed by the craftsman who built it, putting his name behind the quality of his work. After completion, your furniture will be gently wrapped in cloth to protect it during shipment to your local store. Using reusable blankets instead of plastic and cardboard is just one more way in which Simply Amish leads the way in environmentally conscious furniture design. As a founding member of the Sustainable Furnishings Council, we work with our suppliers to make sure that our lumber is harvested in an environmentally friendly and socially beneficial manner, in forests that are close to our shops. And along the way, we work hard to make sure that none of that wood is wasted. Cut-offs and other large wood scraps are shared with other shops, while sawdust is either used for the horses or sold to other farmers. Other small scraps are used to heat our homes during the cold prairie nights, making sure that no wood is left unused. By reducing, reusing, and recycling, we're able to lower our costs, ensure sustainability, and reduce our carbon footprint, creating furniture that's as easy on the environment as it is on the eyes.
Pride in craftsmanship is a cornerstone of the Stickley tradition. Almost a century ago, Gustav Stickley adopted this shop mark for his creations, a joiner's compass with the Flemish words "Als ik kan," which loosely translates into the motto, "To the best of my ability." In 1900, Leopold and John George Stickley purchased a furniture factory in Fayetteville, New York. Like their older brother, Gustav, they helped popularize the ideas and philosophies of the arts and crafts movement in this country. The Stickleys believed in clean lines and the inherent beauty of natural wood. Simple construction and honest design were at the heart of their craft. In 1922, Leopold introduced the Cherry Valley Collection, timeless adaptations of early American and colonial antiques. Made from solid wild black cherry, these pieces have provided generations of families with lasting beauty and comfort. Shortly before his death in 1957, Leopold Stickley was honored by the editors of 10 magazines as the revered Dean of Cabinet Makers, whose art and craftsmanship have contributed mightily to American home life. It was an award never given before nor since to any furniture manufacturer. At that time, E.J. Audi was the largest Stickley dealer and a passionate advocate of its legendary quality. Stickley's proud legacy continues today under the watchful eyes of E.J.'s son, Alfred, and his wife, Amini, who purchased the company in 1974.
To this day, I have the vivid image of my father-in-law inviting the customer to look at the Stickley table and the beautiful finish. And he said, you know, having breakfast at the Stickley table is like having breakfast with a beautiful woman. It smiles at you.
Most of my childhood was spent growing up in the old factory. By far, Dad's favorite was to stand in the Stickley drawer, and this really is something that customers remember to this day. He'd pull the drawer out, and he'd either hop right up on the side here and say, you can't build a piece of furniture any better than this, or he'd get right in it and stand up and say, this is just truly incredible furniture.
Over the years, Stickley has prospered and moved to a new location in Manlius, New York. Today, the company has 900 employees committed to the principles of exceptional craftsmanship that make Stickley a better product today than ever before. The Audis' respect for the Stickley heritage, their reverence for history, is coupled with a vision for the future.
We're very proud of Stickley's past and Stickley's legacy, but we don't want the past to eclipse the future.
My wife and I taught our children that to keep the value, the fundamentals need to be adhered to, and that's the timeless design, a deep, penetrating, lustrous finish that improves with age, the finest solid hardwoods that money can buy, and the finest construction known to cabinet making. And and that will ensure loyalty of the consumer.
Since 1900, Stickley has been a company whose name is synonymous with fine craftsmanship. There's a special quality to Stickley furniture that is treasured by scholars, collectors, and loyal customers worldwide. And original Stickley furniture continues to command record-setting prices at auction houses around the country. In 1995, Alfred and Amini Audi, who had rescued Stickley from bankruptcy in 1974, recognized the need to enhance its famous solid wood furniture designs with finely upholstered furniture. Thus was born Stickley Fine Upholstery.
People ask us for upholstery that bears the Stickley name because they realize that in design as well as in execution, anything that has the Stickley brand is the finest of its kind.
Stickley Fine Upholstery has grown to include 200 of the most talented upholstery craftspeople in the world, working together to create furniture of uncommonly high quality. To fully understand what sets Stickley Upholstery apart, you need to look carefully at the construction, the comfort, and the impeccable tailoring that together create the Stickley difference. The highest quality upholstery starts with the best possible frames. Solid maple, oak, mahogany, and cherry are carefully crafted for accuracy and consistency and joined with double-doweled or mortise and tenon joinery. Exposed surfaces are carefully finished in a choice of 26 wood finishes and 18 antique and painted finishes, designed to complement our selection of over 1,400 fabrics and leathers. Educated consumers know that an 8-way hand-tied spring base is an important benchmark of high-quality upholstery construction. Stickley Fine Upholstery isn't just 8-way hand-tied, it's 8-way hand-knotted. Each spring is secured with 8 separate hand-tied knots rather than simple loops of high-quality tying twine. This old-world process takes twice as long, but the results can last a lifetime. Unlike cheaper sinuous springs or pre-manufactured coil units, 8-way hand-knotted construction allows our engineers to strategically place coil springs of different length and firmness into a never-sag spring foundation, providing consistent, universal comfort over a wide range of upholstery styles. Back support is equally important in determining overall comfort, especially on tight back styles. Most manufacturers use just a simple block of foam to provide this essential support. At Stickley, we use sealed coil springs or Marshall units, a construction technique rarely seen today. This time-consuming technique provides luxurious comfort and full lumbar support for the life of the piece. The legendary universal comfort of Stickley Fine Upholstery is the result of painstaking product development, careful engineering design, and using the finest materials available. While the elements of quality construction and universal comfort are often invisible, customers can see Stickley's special attention to fine tailoring and the little details that truly define the best upholstery available today. Imagine for a moment the complexity of a single skirted sofa, which can have over 80 individual fabric parts. Each must be cut, hemmed, sewn, upholstered, and trimmed with such accuracy that the design of the fabric aligns at all points. At Stickley, this painstaking process involves one of several techniques and results in matching standards that are the highest in the industry. Center matching is the term that describes the placement of a fabric's dominant motif in the center of each seat and back cushion. The same motif is normally centered on the inside arms and on all outside side and back panels. Center matching is standard for fabrics that have a dominant center motif. Most manufacturers center match all fabrics because it's easier and uses less fabric. But center matching isn't always appropriate. One shortcoming is that the central motif is always repeated, cookie cutter fashion, on all surfaces of the piece. Another is that center matching will destroy the beauty of many intricate fabric designs by chopping them up into mismatched panels. Flow matching is the method of fabric placement which allows the pattern to match or flow both horizontally and vertically across the surface of the piece, like a fine wallpaper. Flow matching uses more fabric and requires the highest degree of upholstery skill and patience. The results are both subtle and sophisticated. Stickley upholstery is flow matched wherever possible. The results can be striking, as with the intricately flowing vines on this tree of life print. Flow matching also lends a hint of sophistication to even a casual fabric, like this woven chenille. Unlike other manufacturers, Stickley also matches arm panels to the front of the seat wherever possible. Like the triple guided drawers on Stickley cases, our fully mitered skirts are a window to the hidden craftsmanship of Stickley fine upholstery. This painstaking detail is only found on the finest upholstery. If you lift the fully mitered skirt on any Stickley piece, you'll see an intricate picture frame seam at each corner. This technique eliminates extra layers of fabric at the ends of the skirt panel, allowing it to drape freely and tailor neatly to the frame. What you won't see on our furniture are the flyaway corners, cardboard strips, staples, and unfinished edges found on furniture from most other manufacturers. Our fully lined skirt panels are individually matched, cut, sewn, and fitted to the finished piece, ensuring a degree of pattern alignment that is uncommon in the industry. We carefully position our skirts to hang an ideal 1/2 inch from the floor. Adjustable glides allow the skirt to be raised above a deep carpet pile and drape freely. Whether you're considering fine fabric or leather upholstery, it's the little details that make the difference. From the careful hand tufting on this Leopold's chair, a reproduction of a Stickley original from the 1930s, to the elegant fabrics, decorative touches, nail head trim and nail belting, Stickley custom features make each piece unique. Stickley leather upholstery, including the Craftsman leather collection, adheres to old-world construction and tailoring standards, carefully adapted to the unique qualities and characteristics of top-grain leather. Like our fine hardwoods, leather is a natural material that is carefully selected and processed to create a variety of fashion statements. From the purest, butter-soft aniline leather on a transitional chair to heavily scarred rustic leather on a mission sofa, leather can create almost any mood. Hand-antiqued leathers highlight the natural differences in color and texture that appear within a single hide. Still others, such as the pure aniline leathers, reflect top-grain leather in its most natural, unprotected state, including the minor imperfections that are part of leather's natural appeal. Because some leathers are intentionally created to have a rustic look, each Stickley leather sample is clearly labeled with the appearance and cleanability characteristics that will help you select the best leather for your needs. Our broad selection of fabrics and leathers, and our expertise in fabric and leather upholstery, make it possible to create almost any combination that you and your designer can conceive. Each piece of Stickley upholstery is custom-made to your specifications and crafted to give you years of comfort and enjoyment. The finest construction, universal comfort, impeccable matching standards, and dozens of tailoring details, combined with a collection of the finest fabrics, leathers, and trims from around the world, make Stickley upholstery a unique product. But perhaps the most important thing to remember about Stickley upholstery is that it's made to the same cherished standards and respect for craftsmanship that have guided Stickley artisans for over a century.
There is magic to the Stickley brand because Stickley represents the finest of its kind.
We invite you to discover the Stickley difference for yourself. We think you'll be impressed.
Comfort is more than a physical thing. It's a state of mind, a state of being, a feeling. But comfort is also a science. Acronis has been studying the science of comfort for over 80 years. And everything we've learned goes into every chair and sofa we build. The most renowned of these, of course, is the famous stressless recliner. It is, quite simply, the most comfortable recliner in the world. But why? What is it about the stressless recliner that makes it so superior to every other recliner? It's many things. most of which can be traced back to decades of studying the human body. How it moves, how it works, how it feels. For example, many chairs will claim to offer lumbar support for the low back. But when the chair moves, the body moves. The curve of the back changes. If the lumbar support mechanism doesn't also change, then it's no longer doing its job. So it's important to study that motion of both the chair and the body to understand their relative positions through a complete range of motion. Then, if you have the engineering expertise, you can build seating with lumbar support that provides optimum support in every possible position. That is comfort. Now think about reclining while watching TV. While your body may tilt back and become more horizontal, you still want to look forward. That's why the headrest on a stressless tilts forward as you recline, so you can effortlessly maintain that eye line to the TV. Or for that matter, to a book if you're reading. Or someone you're talking to. But if it's a nap you have in mind, a simple release lets the headrest fall back for optimum comfort. Again, through studying the body and how it moves, even while at rest, we can build chairs and sofas that work naturally with your body, rather than forcing your body to adapt to an awkward position. Comfort means understanding the body and working with it, and that is what led the American Chiropractic Association to endorse stressless seating. They recognize the importance of ergonomic design and proper support for the back, neck, and head. Comfort means understanding even little things, like the fact that as you recline, your legs move out a little further from the seat, and their natural angle changes. So to work with the body, the ottoman shifts its position to accommodate the body's changes. This attention to detail, to anticipating how furniture will be used and enjoyed, to incorporating design features for each possible use. This is the difference between the ordinary chair and the most comfortable seating in the world. The mechanics, the engineering, the movement of stressless furniture are all critical to achieving levels of comfort no other furniture can approach. But they are not the complete story. The materials themselves are critical to achieving the unequaled levels of comfort one enjoys in stressless furniture. Of course, the frame must be solid. Tubular steel, cut and bent to exacting specifications, fits the bill nicely. With sinuous steel springs for strong, long-lasting support, all assembled robotically, precisely, perfectly. On top of that, a firm, dense foam that will provide support and hold its shape for years or decades to come. Next, a layer of softer foam and polyester fiber to provide a cushion of air. And next to the body itself, only the finest leathers and fabrics. Finally, the concealed swivel ring enables you to turn easily in a full circle, because ease of movement adds to your comfort. As we said earlier, Eckernes has been studying the human body for decades to design and build the most comfortable seating in the world. But it doesn't actually take that long to realize that human bodies come in different sizes, and that to achieve the ultimate in comfort, it makes sense that chairs should come in different sizes too. So most stressless recliners are available in 2 different sizes, some in 3. This, along with the height-adjustable headrest, means that stressless can offer you a personalized fit. Others seem to assume that all people are the same size and shape. Of course, at the heart of every recliner is movement. That is, after all, what sets it apart from other chairs. And this may be where stressless pulls away from anything that might consider itself a competitor. The stressless gliding mechanism is unlike anything else in the field. There are no buttons to push, no levers to pull, No jerk or bump as you lock into one or two preset positions. Instead, a mechanism that automatically adjusts to your body weight and allows you to come to a rest at any point in the reclining spectrum that feels comfortable to you. Not only is the stressless gliding mechanism unlike anything else in the field, it will remain so because we've patented the technology. The classic recliner has long been at the very heart of the stressless furniture story, but it is certainly not the whole story. Sofas, home theater seating, and even desk chairs are all part of the stressless family. With all the technology, superior materials, and attention to detail one would expect from stressless. More than a dozen styles of sofa are available, many with both high back and low back options. And naturally, they feature the same fabrics, leathers, and colors as our recliners, so that you can assemble a matching or complementary suite of furniture for a room. And here again, one finds unique features that are the result of thinking a little more deeply about how to achieve the ultimate in comfort. Consider, for example, the Ergo Adapt system, which allows the cushion of the sofa to tilt down automatically the moment you take a seat, placing your body in the perfect sitting position. But the brilliance of Ergo Adapt is that if you prefer to lie on your sofa, the cushion elevates and becomes flat, which is perfect for lying down. For the ultimate in comfort, your furniture should adapt to you, not vice versa. You'll find that attention to detail again and again as you get to know the full range of stressless products. The sector arm in our home theater seating provides both a table service for drinks or snacks and a hideaway area for remotes, because the designers have thought through the end user's entire experience. Stressless office chairs feature special indentations, our new Comfort Zones technology, which allow your body to sink deeper into the seat, giving you an enhanced feeling of personal comfort. Because work really can be a pleasure, and comfort can enhance productivity. These innovative designs and patented technologies are found at every turn throughout the complete line of stressless products. You may never know them all, but you will appreciate them every day. They're the result of decades of study and a heartfelt commitment to designing and building the most comfortable seating in the world. There is nothing on earth that compares to the comfort of stressless. We invite you to experience it, relax in it, revel in it, and know you've earned it.
Uniquely Townhouse Galleries.